is a medium fine, and then this one is coarse. I'm going to see which one works best. And you can zoom in up here and just show all this dead coat, like just kind of zoom in on all this light fluffy stuff is just dead coat that you can pull out by hand, but it's kind of tedious, so I'm going to use the stripping knife to card it out on this side so that you can get what I'm doing. And you just, can you sit, sweetie? Sit. That's it. Good girl. You just want to go right down to the skin and pull the skin tight and just card, just like you would a rake. Pull all that out. You want to try to keep it as parallel this way as you can. You don't want to go this way. You want to keep it to the side. You want to make sure you pull the skin up and tight so that you can not irritate the skin. Sit, sit, good girl. Sit, good girl. This one's working pretty well. And you can do this all over the body. And even if they don't have this light flyaway stuff, you can card like this, and it'll pull out all the dead coat, and it'll make the coat lay flat. Sit, Roxy, sit, good girl. Kind of like that. And you can see how it's laying flatter and it looks fresher. There's not all that dead coat in there. And it's not injuring the top coat, it's only undercoat that it's pulling out. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. When you get to a part like this, you want to go with the growth of the hair always, so as you come around, you want to curve down. You can see how it lays flatter. And then when you get to spots like this that are just, you know, a ridiculous amount of coat, you can grab it with your thumb and just pull it out on the knife. You can just use your hand and pull it out, but you can also do it this way and it's much faster. And I'm just pinching it at the ends with my thumb. And pulling it out. You can also use a stone, and it will help grab some as well. It's just kind of tedious because you got to keep picking it off the stone. But you can do this all over the dog, even if it doesn't look like there's any coat there, like up in here where it doesn't look like there's any coat. It's pulling out all that dead shedding here. You can use the stone or the stripping knife. Sometimes the stone works better on this flyaway stuff that's kind of silky. And it'll encourage it to lay down flat like their coat should lay also. As you can see, she's got a lot of this dead flyaway stuff. And then I'll show you the ears. Sit, sweetie. Sit. Good girl. All of this underneath of the ear should not be there. So you take it all off. Can you get that, or am I in the way?
Nope, I got it.
Should be flush with the cheeks. Roxy. That gives the ear a place to lay. The hair around the edges of the ears should be gone. Looks best. You can do this with straight shears, but it looks more natural if you do it with thinning shears. It takes a little more time, but it looks better. You also want to, all of this stuff should come off of the ear. Same with back here behind the ear. Take it off, thin it out. Your ear should be very defined. It should lay up against their cheeks nicely. Listen. Girl. This stuff can all be removed with the stripping knife. You come and get a shot of her head from the front so they can see the difference in the two ears. And then I'm going to show the debulking in the rear end. Also, once you come around the back here, I'm going to raise her up just a touch. She doesn't have super thick pants back here. Some Goldens have ridiculous amount of hair back here. So I'm just going to show how you would debulk. There's not a lot to take out of her. Like I said, some of the Goldens have a lot of hair. I haven't brushed her out or anything yet, so that's why there's mats everywhere. You want to go up underneath with your thinning shears. If there's a lot of bulk, you want to use a thinner with a less teeth because it's going to take out more coat. So you go up underneath of the hair, right up against the skin, being careful that you don't have skin in there. You go right up against the skin and you make a cut. You pull the shears out and you do it again. Anywhere that it's thick. Usually just make 1 or 2 cuts first to make sure you're not going to make a hole and take out too much hair. You can always go back in there and take out some more. And you comb it out. You can see how it's laying flatter now. It's not so poofy, so when she goes potty, hopefully things won't get stuck there. You can see the difference in how that lays nice and flat. For a show Golden, you wouldn't obviously do that, but as a pet, you know, she has problems with